Good evening, and it will be posted in the morning, so it will be a big day for USA and the whole world, that anniversary of 9/11. My best wishes to everyone who was touched by that date. We all of us were kind of, but some people were more to the more degree. Okay, I will start answering questions from the comments section. And Sherry K. Why do you read the page of Pentacles as cheating card? It's only if it's only for the Katie Black. I can tell you, Sherry K. Before I started doing this for profit, kind of asking people to pay me, I was doing this for my customers at the store, so whoever will spend some money in the store knew that there is a free reading if they spend over $100. And whenever I was exposed to this card, and with my eyes closed, I was always seeing symbol of broken heart or heart being with the sword. It was always relating to me cheating, being vulnerable, being sabotage. So I started saying this, and I'm always saying, to me, this card means that much. That's what it means to me. It doesn't mean that it's that Kate Black wanted that to be read that way. To me, that card became my own interpretation. And when you will be doing a lot of readings, you will develop your own symbols on some cards. Like this one, he's standing on the edge of the cliff. Definitely he has to make decision. And it was always some people, should I sell farm, should I get married, or should I go for the divorce? People who had some questions like that. That card was coming as well to the surface. So I was just observing which cards were talking to me which way. Please be your own judge how you interpret your cards. They will talk to you. They would like you to have the different meanings for themselves. Am I right or not? But it's always kind of related to that. Going to the top for the money, but at the same time getting on the sneaky road to be kind of going on the dead bodies to achieve the goal. So that's the explanation. And I like to explain that, because I was always saying, to me that card means so and so. Kathy H. How is Robert Mueller doing? It seems to me he is forgotten hero. And when I close my eyes, I saw magician wizard Merlin. So he is still making some recipes, adding something that we don't know, but I think he's working with new AG, and he couldn't work with William Barr, but now he can work. So he is adding some poison mixtures to the, and we will learn more probably in a while. But that's my feeling. I will see what the cards are saying, because cards always are extending the vision that I have. And I have so many different cards, but these ones I I rely to this ones more than to others. And, there is nothing wrong to use few decks at the same time. But to me, it will be like being unfaithful. So this one is kind of odd. Okay, this one is just front page. So 1, 2, and 3. Yes, he is working hard and educating even others what he meant when he was writing some part of the paragraph and so on. He's still working hard behind the scenes, and he's very noble, very reliable, very good values. So he wants the law to be served. Maybe he's not as fast as he was, but he's still very good lawyer, very honest person. Hero Pat is a symbol of honesty. Word Matt. Matthew. Sorry, words matter. So my own writing, and I can't read that. Words Matter is asking, will Matt Gaetz be indicted? Indicated for the sex trafficking case. And I saw him juggling, but when I look at his leg, it's connected to the huge ball on a chain. Those big metal balls in the 1800s, 1900s, the prisoners will carry, so they couldn't run away. I think he will be eventually charged and he will be found guilty because it's a symbol of being indicted, I think. Both words. Yeah, that's the pages from the card. Yes, he will feel like he is a slave, so symbol of slavery as well. The Judgment card, how well. And this is from Big Arcana. Yes, he's still working on, and I'm innocent, I just got married, give me a break. No one will give him a break because he deserves something more than a break. Will Dianne Feinstein stopped working in the Senate? She's working there since 1992. She's from California. She's 8 years old. And former Senator Barbara Boxer yesterday asked Dianne Feinstein to resign. She said it would be good for her to resign. She can always find something to do with her time off. And Barbara Boxer was a senator before, and she's still active. But we have noticed that Dianne Feinstein sometimes acts improperly. So I think she will eventually resign, but she is going very slow, and her time is ending in 2024. She doesn't want to resign because she resigned herself at the beginning of this year to be re-elected. I don't know how come they are making such a big money. She is worth around $60 million, 56, I think. It's not that they were making $1 million. They make 140,000, I think, per year. So, and then they have to have expenses. And all of them are multimillionaires. So will she resign? Willingly. No, she is irresponsible. She feels that she can do whatever she wants. She wants to take chances until death takes us apart. Death card. She will have to kind of probably be removed because of the health issues. And talking about health, today I saw, just a moment ago before I came here, an hour, Hilary Clinton, she was giving an interview, and she lost so much weight. Her skin is kind of, and I thought, oh, she looks like she's sick. So when I closed my eyes, I saw her kind of with the tiny baby, like holding. I think some feminine hormones are causing something in her health, and could be cancer, could be, but I'm not a doctor, but I'm worried about her, so I will pull 3 cards to see what's going on with her. She has to slow down. She has to take time off because the journey is very hard for her. 10 of Swords and 4 of Cups. Yeah, she has to start thinking more about relaxing. The angel is waiting for her because the grass is greener somewhere on the other side. So she is not that old, but she had an extremely busy life. Not easy to be cheated by her beloved, the man that she loved all her life, and that was probably very painful to her, and knowing that he was not an angel. Okay, Jenny B. If Trump will eventually be indicted by South District, New York, for tax fraud and money laundering, will then he be abandoned abandoned his desire to run for presidency in 2024? I think he would be under the ground and will pull 2 fingers. I'm still there because he wants to collect money. It's not that he wants to be a president. The president who was 1/4 of his cadency playing golf every weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday he was golfing. It's not about him being president. He wanted to have the prestige of being on that position and to know that everyone has to listen to him. But I think Biden will let him to think that he can run until the party will nominate, the Republican Party will nominate him to be the representative of the party. And then, when that will happen, there will be all the dirt coming. He will be like standing behind the car who is in the mud, and he will be covered with the muddy things right from the car. So I think that's what Biden wants. He wants him to shine, to think that he is the center of the attention, that he is riding, and then the work will come out, what he was doing, and we will all know the truth. I will pull 3 more cards because I want to know more. The harvest, that he was working only for the money, that he was fulfilling his dreams and negotiating behind the scenes with Putin. I could go and go. 1 more card. Yeah, the magic will come out from the hat. We will learn more, but he will let him to think. I don't know if it's a good idea. Maybe the math should be before that. So, but it will be much easier to beat up everyone else if Don will be gone. You better be closer to me. Kay Kahavi will ring leader and men who are responsible for the missing murdered Indigenous women be caught and prosecuted. Some of them, and I answer, some of them will be caught, but not all of them. It is like the net has only few fishes, but so not all of them will be caught. There is probably a lot of those fishes that they should catch and pull to the surface. It's for so many years. It's really hard to, so many women are dead and families are crying over broken relationships with them. Usually those men are lonely. They don't have witnesses and they have the dirty hands. So that's what it's motivating them, that they are psychopaths. Rhonda S. 20. Will Scott Moore from Saskatchewan go down in Canada because not controlling the crown back? I'm talking about premiers of our provinces. Alberta, I will mention Alberta in a moment. So he is from Saskatchewan. And he will be still walking very much on the eggshells, so keeping his balance and being kind of, we will see what the cards are saying. He might be, some people will be feeling that he was just observer, not enough work, but they will not be very bad towards him because they will think that he's a big star and that he loves people, so they like him. Sorry. And then Rhonda S. is asking about Premier of Alberta, Jason Kenney, my Premier, and he is UPS. So will he go down over the mishandling the crown back in Alberta? And he will still have some supporters inviting him, and then the door will slam in his face, so don't enter, do not enter. So I think he will not get through, but there will be supporters who like him, and that's what I have seen. Yeah, Alberta wants security. You know, it is so hard to imagine, like, we want security and maybe, I think the woman will take the position, they will be fighting, but we don't trust him. He lost our trust. He went on vacation. He took off the mask from people for 2 months and he was not acting like he must have seen how much the illness is growing in Alberta, but he was on vacation. So we are the top again. Jackie is asking why Trudeau called election right now. When he started talking about re-election, he thought that he is on top of the white horse. He thought everything is so good. Yes, 2 months ago, the illness was very low. And even in my city, we had only 6 unhealthy people, the six sick people. Now we have over 500. The city has only 100,000 people, and there is only several ICU beds. So it is so bad. The situation is going worse and worse all the time. And he thought that he will be able to go on the white horse and win. And now people are so upset with him. They are throwing rocks on him. He's likable, but he could still be for I think 3 more years, because it's every 5 years that the elections are. So he had a long time to go for it. Yes, he was talking and he thought that that's a good idea. Someone advised him. And now the shaky tower is causing him so much distraction, and he's losing the popularity. He's a nice guy. I don't mind his persona. I like him. And a lot of people loves him. And I was answering that he will be Jackie V. Will Trudeau, Canadian Prime Minister, win again in September 20? And I saw him, I answered that long time ago, about 2 months ago. I saw him dancing like a ballerina. So the same vision I had about Sarah Huckabee, that she was dancing in the rain. He will rejuvenate, but he will have to be very cautious. He will start probably paying more attention to people, and he will have a lot of sleepless nights. So a lot of thoughts for him, and symbol of rejuvenation. He's probably will go through, but it's not the same. He will understand that he has a lot of enemies. And I promised one lady, her son was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. And please look, and I said, check the book, The Lost Book of Remedies. It's $37. I was Googling this. And Dr. Nicole Appelian. And she was saying that she had multiple sclerosis and somehow she cured herself. So, yes, you know who I'm talking, but probably a lot of people will be eager to learn more about multiple sclerosis and home remedies. The remedy that I told you about banana, yes, I was not very clear about the banana. Bananas, whole banana with the skin, you count in 3 or 4 pieces and boil. But if you I don't know, because you are not eating the banana, so there is not that much worry about calories. But if you want, you can only cut the banana skin, because that's the main thing, component that has 2 hormones. One is melatonin and the other one I don't know, but it is in that the Lost Book of Remedies as well mentioned. So you can check that lady. You can be impressed with the video that she is posting on Google. So the banana skin is so good for people who are suffering from insomnia. And Alice Kay, Quinue water. Quinive water or Quinue? I'm very sorry. Will help for cramps legs immediately. So I was always thinking just the water, regular water, or something to drink, because if you have fluid, somehow the legs are not contracted. So if there is more blood going, more pressure. And okay, I will do our prayers. And I just received today a letter from my faithful viewer, and his name is Gary Sager. He learned today that he has to go for heart operation, and it's something very serious. He don't know yet when, and if the COVID people are sometimes not as they don't go as fast for the operation as they usually will go. So please help me to pray for him. And Gary Seger, my best wishes to you, and I want to send you, and whoever wants to send you, the good energy. We want to help you to recover to have the operation as soon as possible, and then recover from it and be safe during the operation. Everyone else who is going through any hard time, we are sending you our blessings, our prayers, our good energy, and the positive energy that we can combine all together and make the bubble over the world and create something wonderful. All the best to you, all of you. Thank you so much for watching me, and see you next time. I love you guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.